A nightmare for Duck. After his accident, Oliver had found a new attraction for the railway, and Sir Topham had decided to make the old house into a place where visitors can have tea and crumpets. Oliver told all the other engines about the old house. The other engines were impressed. Even Duck was impressed. "Oh, I'm glad Sir Topham Hatt is going to make the old house into a place where visitors can have tea and crumpets," said Oliver. "Me too," said Duck. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "Duck, I'd like you to take some workmen to the old house to rebuild the inside." "Right away, sir," said Duck, and he puffed away. Soon, Duck arrived at the old house. The workmen took their tools and went into the old house. Suddenly, there was a loud bang. Duck had burst his safety valve. "Oh dear," said his driver. "What's wrong?" said Duck. "You burst your safety valve," said the driver. "I'm sorry, Duck. You'll have to stay here until then." Henry arrived to take Duck's crew and the workmen. That night, Duck was all alone. "Geez, it sure is spooky out here," said Duck. Duck began to feel tired. He closed his eyes, but then he heard a loud whistle in the distance. "Hello?" called Duck. "Huh, that's weird. No one's here," he said. Duck began to close his eyes when he heard the whistle again. "Huh? Hello?" Duck shouted. No one was there. "Sounds like another engine," Duck said. Then he could see a shape of an engine in the mist. Duck then called out, "Hello? Who are you?" But the engine didn't say anything. Hello?" Still no reply. Then the engine slowly puffed towards Duck. Duck looked at the engine. He gasped. The engine was rusty and old. No one was inside its cab. It was moving on its own. Then Duck became horrified of what he saw next. "Who are you?" cried Duck. "Help me! Help me!" "What do I do?" Duck cried. Duck didn't know what to do. Then he saw something terrifying. "Help me!" Duck screamed in horror and shut his eyes tightly. "Go away! Go away! Go away!" "Duck? Duck? Duck!" Duck opened his eyes. It was morning. "Duck, are you all right?" said his driver. "I'm fine," said Duck. "Let's go." Later, Oliver arrived at the yards. He saw Duck. "Hello, Duck. How was your first trip to the old house?" asked Oliver. "Terrible," said Duck. "Why? What happened?" Oliver asked. "I saw an engine. It was old and rusty, and no one was in the cab, and it asked me for help, but I didn't know how to help, so I closed my eyes tightly. But when I woke up, it was gone," said Duck. Oliver felt sorry for Duck and decided to leave him alone for a while. Duck was still scared after what happened last night. Soon, Duck forgot all about the engine, but he decided not to go back to the old house. ever again.